Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Spencer Strider.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. That clips the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Close, but called a ball.
1-1.
And 1-1. Out to short, Arcia. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outside low. 1-0. Strider, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Kicks and fires.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. This to third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, showing the slab in today's game, Jose Quintana.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's the ball.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Got him. And there's one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Albies is retired. Out number 2. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
And the 0-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And they get the out. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's Starling Marte.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-0. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
That one hit to right. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Now it's DJ Stewart. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss.
One strike.
As he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
First baseman, Matt
Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. In the air, right center. This is matched. Way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And that one hammered. That's back. And brings it in at the wall.
batting sixth, the center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down. Here's
the
Sean
catcher,
Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is...
He's got it, and that is out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Strider back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Missed with a changeup, 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Stays alive. The Braves up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 0-1 there.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Nimmo into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
McNeil takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now it's 1-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. The line of the pitch. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The line to kick the pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here's Orlando Arcia. In the air, right field. And that one hops the wall.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Drive, and that's a base hit to right. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Lined into left center, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in.
First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there. 0-1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Marte reaching back towards the wall. And it's gone! Home run! And they add on. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I'll tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That's back. That one is gone. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher on here, Phil Bickford.
Now
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now Marcell Ozuna. He swings and fouls one off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the third. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bader should have it. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Fly to left his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a base hit. Harris around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores. It's 7-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. pitch out there, and one out now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Settles under this one. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Starling Marte up to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Marte.
On the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Stewart in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Marte off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes. And that is that. Mets leave one. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Bottom 4 and a batter down. Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop.
Big for
Orlando.
in his 3rd season. 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The right-hander back to work. Ground ball left side. Beatty to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. One down, base is empty. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. Throw over to first. Acuna dives back in. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there.
Now
He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, There's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Stepping in, Austin Riley.
Yeah.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
The Braves up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And the righty deals. Popped up right side. McNeil drifts towards it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
The pitch. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. That misses, and that's ball one. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted. Nimmo going back on it. And it's out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
One out, base is empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Not
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. He was late there, strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Adam Duvall at the plate.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Bickford back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Junior.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets 1. Back.
Out. 3. Out.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Shintaro Fujinami.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side to first, and they got him.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Foul ball there. Fujinami, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Popped up. Lindor settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets 1. Back. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Fujinami back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
At the plate, Michael Harris. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. 1 for 3. Base hit, and a run comes in. Next to hit, Adam Duvall. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that chance handled. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. Braves 9 and the Mets 1. We go to the 9th, and now Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Runner at first with no outs here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Next to hit, DJ Stewart. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy makes the catch, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only 1 away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Base hit, 1 run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles just to... Solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bader stands in now and watches strike 1. At the belt and fires. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Strider is just 1 strike away. That one just missing inside. And the count is even 2-2. swing and a high fly ball pretty well struck right field. Acuna ranging back. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game with jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base.